Cal, can you do us a favour? Can you share your screen in Discord, please? You can go have a shower now. I just need your screen in Discord because I know the stream is the same.
There's a faster car bearing down on you. He's the class leader. Blue flag.
See you in a bit. Yeah, that's perfect, thanks. Sure, flash as you make the pass, Mr. GT.
No, I flashed.
Oh, you flashed?
Yeah. No, I flashed to let him know that I was just staying where I was. Sort of like a, yeah, come on.
This is why GT4s have indicators.
I can barely hear you at the moment because I've had to turn everything up to drown out music. Why you always lying, Jim?
Okay, Callum, there's a faster class car approaching. Blue flag.
I love it when Callum restarts his stream. I get a Discord notification, I get a YouTube notification, I get a Facebook notification.
Right side. Clear to the right.
Feeling a bit better after a few laps?
What?
Feeling a bit better after a few laps?
In bits.
Copy.
That first sector is still spoop.
Always is.
And to be honest, I still feel like I'm very much having to eyes on stalks to concentrate.
Probably.
I'll say the same thing that I said to Andre.
There's a faster car approaching.
When I've got GT3s or whatever coming up,
Blue flag.
let me know how many are coming up.
I can't see any of that sort of information. Should just be this one though.
Car right, clear right.
So, can you see my relative on my stream?
I'm watching Callum's stream. Having them side by side is too small for me to make sense of any
Okay.
either one sort of thing. I've got a rough idea because I can see obviously quite a far bit behind.
Yeah.
So normally
does
I
Callum
can
not
tell
have does Callum not have a relative up?
And before you are.
I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
What was that, Alvaro?
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Copy. No, I can see pairs of headlights. I can try and count the number of headlights, but beyond that,
Next one in 10 seconds. Full lap
Thank
clear.
you.
All right. Yeah, Callum should have left his fucking relative up so you can actually
I
see
need that
what.
on fucking streaming view, doesn't he, where you can't see shit.
So he needs to stream his desktop, not iRacing, so we can see the overviews.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
2 seconds coming up.
How many? 1, 2,
One.
5? No.
Okay, Callum. There's a faster car approaching.
Car right, clear to the right.
Yeah, backed out of that.
Next one alone in 50 seconds.
No problem. Yeah, just let me know when they. Obviously, once we start getting to where it's getting towards blue flag sort of territory, don't need to know massive distance. It's just when they get close and how many, so I know what I'm avoiding.
Yeah, clear turn now.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alvaro. I tell all my team that they can be as rude as they fucking well like. So they might be a bit clipped with you while they're in the car. They should be nice once they're out of it. Once you get to know them, they're all right. But
Yeah, sorry. It's purely for me at the moment. I'm just, as I say, not used to driving this at night again because I haven't practiced for God knows how long. So I'm just very much in sort of deep concentration mode at the moment. I will become friendly at some point.
He hasn't eaten yet either, so...
Oh no, I've just eaten. But like, first interaction I've had with him, it was like, he came on and I was like, yeah, who the fuck's that? They're really loud.
Well, at least he's easy to distinguish. He's the only Spanish-sounding one we've got, so...
True. Makes a change from the usual Dutch.
Although his English is better than Callum's, so...
Pretty much anybody's is.
Who is that? Apart from maybe Martin.
That's true. Oh, P10 is gained a fair whack of time since the bit.
Their car seems to have been mostly clean. Like, they've had incidents, obviously, but...
Yeah. I'm glad we're damaged and don't have the top speed, because I missed my braking point.
I love GT3s who force the move down between like the Billstone Bridge and pit in, and then pit. That's my favourite. You got one exited.
He didn't force any move.
No, I know, I'm just saying.
Faster car approaching. This guy's the class leader.
Yeah. So I'm going to gain all of the 3 seconds.
Not even.
When did you see before the arena?
Blue flag.
Cheers.
He should get you before Nords. Should get you before the next turn.
I flashed as well to let him know that he could go through.
Yeah. Do you want me to start singing You Can't Hurry Love?
How about You Should Know?
Because you know, you can't hurry love, you just have to wait. Love is a game of give and take.
Something, something every move you make.
No, that's I'm watching you.
Ah! I think that is literally my first off track there.
Was it even an off track though? That's the question.
Yes, I think I hit the inside curve too much.
The game detected it as one, but was it actually off track? You are missing the most important point though, Aaron. 40 laps of Nurburgring on the board, 40 laps of Nurburgring.
Add one more, many more laps of Nurburgring to go.
This is why this is everybody's favourite event of the year. You get to wait 10 minutes before I sing the next verse.
It's not even that, you just get to wait 10 minutes of like... It's weird because you're almost concentrating so much, but then you get the like random bit where you start to get comfy and then you're just like, okay, I'm bored of driving now. And then you have a spoopy, puckering butthole moment, and then you go quiet again.
Yellow flag.
Yellow, 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 Ethan.
They know on the outside of Ironburg, he's
out. Keep in.
on the outside.
Cheers.
Tuck in.
Thank you very much.
He's
Keep
toe.
out.
How the hell did he stop there? I'm assuming over the crest? Bounced off the wall?
No, because he wouldn't have lights. The way he's parked up, it almost looked like fuel. I would join you in sim and watch, but I didn't pay 30 quid for the North Striker for a reason.
Yeah, because you were going to spend it with your girlfriend.
Yeah. Let's not.
183, next turn.
The car behind's a faster class. Blue flag.
No, you stay. No. No. Back GT3. No. Back.
He wants you to move off his line.
They are 2 now.
Now you can go past.
Car right. Clear right.
No, I'm coming. You got
One
me
more.
inside, but
He's out.
can you hear Alvaro? Okay.
Yeah, it's just trying to get used to the accent.
Copy. I'll shut up then. Alvaro can do it.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to tell GT to fuck off.
I mean, he was riding your ass and flashing.
Yeah, yeah, and that's why I was transmitting on drivers going, no, wait.
That was on drivers, was it?
Yeah.
Were those two like battling for position at all? Did you notice that,
Nope.
Alvaro? Okay.
P10 and P1.
Yeah. Why the fuck? Oh, was it P1 that got through first?
Nope.
Clearly, he just doesn't want to go a lap down, or another lap down. Aaron, I've got a cold Corona here. Do you want one?
Yes.
There's no line. They didn't have any.
I
What?
really wish Alucci was like dressed and not in pajamas. I'd send her up to the shop to buy him some cider. But I do have cold cans of Coke in the fridge.
It's pretty
And
good.
a lot of whiskey in the cupboard.
Have you got a drive tomorrow?
Not until 10.
Cut it a bit close. Alvaro, have you been in the car yet?
Not yet, no.
No,
First
he's
in
been.
at 4 AM.
Yeah, he's just here for the casual 12 hours before a stint.
Nutter.
We have another Ben.
Okay, Callum, there's a faster
have
class
another
car
ban.
approaching.
We have another Ben.
Oh, I see.
183 now.
So we've got
Blue
another
flag.
one. Fuck.
Right side. Clear to the right.
See, that was a nice GT3. Wait until the right point.
No, they should all wait till the dotting of her in a line behind you.
Yeah. It's like, I don't care that I'm 2 minutes off your race pace. Wait.
Have you done 24s before, Alvaro?
North last year. Yeah. We got 3 midballs. And
Fair enough.
P20.
Ah. You finished, that's a start.
Yeah. So this is going almost the same way, but 10 positions ahead instead.
This is how they all go. Trust me.
Hey, no, to be honest, this year's been going pretty
There's a
good
faster car
for,
approaching.
like,
This year's been going well. I'll give you that.
apart from
Blue flag.
this race, but this race we also always knew was let's take the mean GT4 to N24 where everything gets bullied.
Pick a side, Aaron.
I've stayed on one side.
You were drifting a little bit. I was just letting you know.
Okay.
Just letting you know.
Well, the wheel wonder's okay.
Okay.
So I may have lost the full pit stop pretty much to Nikolai behind.
Don't give a shit.
They are 20 seconds faster.
Yeah, they were 20 seconds faster a lap.
Yeah, 8:55 and lower.
They must have their good driver in then.
To be fair, like, the SOF is like 2k and we're a 1.7 team, so...
Also, yeah, they're fake taxi. I'm not even thinking of fake taxi. Who was... I think it's blue flag I'm thinking about that we're, like, trying to chase down and beat.
Blue flag
currently.
is ahead, fake taxi are behind.
P9.
Yeah, blue flag is the one that we're trying to chase down,
Yeah.
I think.
Also, Vincent Avise was in the pits, so we got another one.
Nice.
Who was in the pit,
Should be
sorry?
P8 now. Vincent and Avise.
Nice.
Are they in the pits on rotation because we're a little bit off, or is it on the pits in because of an accident?
They lost 4 laps like an hour ago,
Good. We'll take that.
so probably another mid-ball. Yeah, it's another mid-ball.
Cool, yeah. We'll take that.
This is what we keep on trying. This is why sometimes you have to shout at Callum, because Callum wants to drive as fast as possible all the time. But as you can see, being the fastest at this track isn't always
A good idea.
the way to get round. If you can literally just keep the car safe, you get the freebies.
Just so you know, Alvaro, the way I actually run the team, so we have a couple of key rules here. One is the car always makes the finish. I don't care how many seconds a lap off you are, unless it's unsafe to drive because it's so slow or so twitchy, we don't park the car. And 2, no blame is ever given for incidents to TSR
The guy
members.
behind's catching.
However,
The
you
gap's
are
now
allowed to give them
19
grief.
seconds.
So when Aaron bins it, you're allowed to take the piss, but we don't blame him for the race result.
Oh, and the other final one, no, which is in the main rules of TSR as such, but never any sort of intentional
No intentional wrecking, but
wrecking, basically, yeah.
that comes under rule 1 of TSR, which is don't be a dick. Don't be a penis head. It's quite simple.
But if the thing is, if you want to sit behind somebody for a full lap and flash them, that's perfectly allowed.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I like finishing every race too, no matter the damage.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, we've done it before where, like, we have spent 3 hours trying to crunch the car more to get more repair time to try and fix the original issue than actually racing at times.
In our defence, the car was bugged and we didn't know.
Yeah. No,
We
it
did
was
do
also the
It was
Merc.
the LMP2.
Merc.
Yeah. I was thinking of the LMP2 where we legitimately
Yeah,
spent
yeah.
3 hours trying to break it.
That was entertaining. 12-hour races, and we spent a quarter of it purposely trying to break the car.
10 hours to keep them on. It's only 10.
Oh yeah, 10 hours. So a
third
third
of the
of the race.
Yeah.
You'll have to explain that story to him, and
No.
the Merc story.
No, I haven't got enough alcohol.
Or you could tell him the Le Mans story.
I haven't got enough alcohol.
Well, to be honest, which Le Mans story do you want to tell him?
No. There's not enough alcohol.
Or you could do Monza.
Aaron, been a stressful couple of weeks here, okay? I'm fairly broken as honestly, I'm fairly broken as it is. I don't need TSR regaling stories of why races haven't gone our way.
Oh, I've still got another 7 laps to do after this.
It'll be fine, Ethan. We'll just double stint, Ethan. It won't be a problem, Ethan.
At what point did I say that double stinting was fine?
The guy
You say
behind's
you?
reeling you in. The gap's
Exactly.
now 10
Yeah.
seconds.
No blame. Grief.
Yeah, don't grief me over it. Grief for the one that can't speak English.
Fair.
He's the one that was even trying to stick himself in for a flaming triple.
Yep. Yeah, he was. I think the rumour was at one point he was going to quad. Shut that idea down. We don't even do that at fucking Le Mans.
We do quad at Le Mans.
Yeah, but that's it.
Oh yeah, that's like literally, yeah, you would do a quad and then be off for a good while. Yeah, but that's just like a quad at Le Mans is still only like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
Something tells me I need to slow down a little bit more
4
there.
hours in the car. What was that, sorry?
Something tells me I need to slow down a little bit more for that.
Yeah, a little bit. The camera does funky things through there, but I'm guessing you popped out.
Yeah. The camera does funky because you're at an angle.
Yeah, I
it follows
know.
the car and yeah. Oh.
Ooh,
I'm doing a
Alvaro, you're in sim, aren't you?
Yeah.
Cool. Can you edit the black box, please?
Wait, GT3, 2 seconds.
Let's do that first.
Blue flag. All right, Callum. There's a faster class
There's
car
a faster
approaching.
class car. Oh no.
Car left.
Gone outside.
Clear left.
Really?
To be fair, he looked to undercut you through there and then go and twitch to the outside. Don't flash him. He was looking to undercut there and then you stayed in the middle of the track. He would have
Yeah,
had to
because I
anyway.
was trying to. I didn't want him to overtake there. That's why.
1 second.
Yeah, no problem. To be honest, I'm not going to fight him at all. He's so much quicker.
I thought that was a faster class car.
You can have it on the straight.
Have you just told him that, have you?
Yeah.
Seems reasonable. You're going up to Carousel. Going up to Creamer Carousel. The Creamer Carousel. Maybe they call it that over Easter.
Left side. Clear to the left.
One GT3 on the line, I think.
Sorry?
Next GT3 on the line,
Okay.
unless he sends it.
Better bloody not.
Blue flag. There's a faster car approaching. There's a car leaving.
Car right. Clear right.
The gap in
So
front is now
what do we check in
1.4
the
seconds.
black box?
When he comes into pit, we've got to make sure that his pit stop is set up. But you've got to do it after he gets in the pit lane.
Right.
So you need to have the fuel thing open, like when he gets into the pit lane. Open up, or as he's coming in, bring up the fuel thing. You need to kind of work out with whatever his remaining is, put enough fuel in to put up to just over 100 litres. So 101, 102 litres. Make sure it's got windshield tear off and make sure you're changing all 4 tyres.
Okay.
I've still got 2 laps to go anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have some extra fuel.
Yeah, I always prefer to have a little bit of safety net just in case.
Yeah, we don't... Basically what we find is at this race, because it's like 14 litres a lap and the math never works out, you do end up...
Okay, Callum, there's a faster
with
car approaching.
4 or 5 litres spare, but if you don't take the little bit of fuel out and you just fill it up to the top every time, you end up with like nearly 10 litres spare, which is crazy overfueling and costs you 5-6 seconds in the lane. So it's worth taking that little bit out.
Why is P3 super slow?
No clue. Alvaro, you can check that. You've got 2 coming up behind. Looks like a Porsche Cup and a GT3, if I'd have to guess. But
Yeah.
There's a group of
GT3
faster
coming
cars
up
bearing down on you.
first.
Blue flag.
So I've got him, Alvaro, if you want to go check why P3 is slow.
Okay.
They may have just come out the pit because they seem to be speeding up.
Okay.
Right side.
Looking to your
Clear
right,
to the
he's
right.
inside. Yeah, he's going to your outside. He's backed out of it.
The gap in front has increased to 4.3 seconds.
He's back way out of it.
Car
Come to
right.
your right. Stay inside.
Clear to the right.
Make sure you get over to the right again. Clear. Okay.
So that P3 car did a 3 laps stint.
The car behind's
Maybe
pitting
he has
now.
some trouble.
Maybe just a spin or something. It did look like he was rejoining in front of you down towards Dunlop.
Oh!
Ooh, big hit. He's staying on off track. Same thing Andre did in practice.
Off the grass on the outside, was it?
Looks like it off. Just went too far wide through
Yeah.
the left-hander and just hardened to the wall on the left. Easily done. We've all done it.
Oh yeah, it's so easy to do.
Because it's what, maybe 5 clicks at the apex does it?
Not even that. You can be going the right speed and hit it slightly wrong and it does it.
Yeah. Well,
They didn't get a meatball, by the way.
They didn't get a meatball for that.
No.
GG.
might have got a meatball, they might just be carrying on. You're allowed to finish the lap. What's more impressive there is maybe, it was a Porsche, wasn't it? So
think it was
yeah,
actually
they wouldn't
Pico
have
car.
pulled the engine, because that's what happened to Andres. He hit the front, and obviously
Yeah.
front engine car just ripped the engine. The angle that he hit out, it would have basically just ripped the block out the front of the car. This is also the site of the race where one guy got his racing license taken off him on the spot. Hello.
All right. Why?
I believe it was a Japanese driver 2 or 3 years. Huh? No. He got his super license taken off him too. No, it was at this rate. There was a slow zone So you're only allowed to do 60 kilometers an hour. He entered it at over 200.
Right. Yeah.
And the way that they avoid that, because obviously there are a lot of crashes and stuff, you think it'd be easily done. The way they avoid that is by having yellow flags for at
gap
least
ahead
1
is now
second before the slow
9.1.
zone.
Yeah.
So you slow down anyway. And yeah, he went into it at something like, if it wasn't 200k, it was like, I think it might have been, because it was like over triple the speed limit or something when he hit the purple sector. When he hit the slow zone.
Yeah.
So they called him in literally that lap, took his license off of him, and said, "You are not competing in the rest of the event, and you have to go back to racing school." He entered a slow zone at three times the level. Like, that's like entering the pit lane at 3 times the speed. But obviously, rather than it just being a pit lane, it is a point where there are actively course cars and marshals on track.
The one thing I am loving at Australia so far is the guy that runs Le Mans taking no shit.
Oh, he did it at Jeddah as well, didn't he?
No, he wasn't at Jeddah. I don't
Yeah,
think.
he was.
Was he?
He was.
I can barely hear you, Cal. Oh, yeah.
Cal, just so you know, next time you go off, I need all of that shit, okay? Because I need to be able to see the relative and stuff. I know it doesn't look good on stream, but I need to be able to see it. Secondly, yeah, it was afterwards that we didn't realise. My bad. So ignore me next time. Make sure we got all this up. Or I don't have the thing on anyway, so share your entire screen, like share your desktop, so that I can see the overlays. That works too.
That's probably your best way, Cal, is if you're using Race Labs and stuff, just share the overlay, share your screen so it shows the overlay.
The other one is the Aaron had music issues. It was too loud, so he's turned iRacing up, so you just need to make sure that you're speaking at a level that he can hear.
Well, I've got a lap after this and then I'll be able to turn it down a bit.
Yeah, that's a good point. So turn it down at pit stop and we'll all start speaking normally again.
Two coming up together.
Okay.
Peak up, then GT3.
Roger, Roger.
There's a faster
Let you know
class
if that
car
changes
approaching.
order.
Clear on the straight, I guess.
Should be on the straight.
Blue flag.
No reason for them to get me before that. Why flash?
Car right,
I mean, I saw your
hold
headlights a
your
bit
line,
further back.
clear right, right side,
Blue flag.
clear right.
That's also why, Cal, you remember there was a load of a load of things saying like the stewards have noticed this blocking in FP1 and whatever. They didn't end up on anything, but they... Okay, so at Jeddah, there was a couple of reprimands handed out for free practice. Yeah, there was a few free practice reprimands handed out, and that's because people were blocking. And it wasn't that people were blocking to F1 standards, they were blocking to Eduardo Freitas' standards.
Yes, that was it, wasn't it? They got penalty points for
Yeah, for...
blocking.
And people
And
were
it
just
was like coming back off the line, like after going off and like coming back onto like a racing line.
Which they've done in F1 for years. And as long as you're not impeding your fast lap, it's fine. Eduardo Freitas is just like, slap that bitch, you get a penalty point.
But I love it. I think it's brilliant.
Well, I don't know if you're going to watch Sebring, either of you.
The race?
Yeah, but not the 12 hours, the 1,000 miles.
I haven't watched the 1,000 miles because I didn't know whether it was worth watching.
It's definitely worth watching.
Okay.
But I will kind of ruin this for you a little bit. The two Porsches are 1-2 on the grid.
Right.
they both get 15-second stop and hold because Awado Freighter's decided that they've held up the GT field too much. Because
For the start,
yeah, because there's a new rule that you're not allowed to do that so much. You're allowed a little bit of gap, but not too much, because if LMPs don't qualify for whatever reason, or get penalties that put them to the back of the grid,
yeah,
they get put all the way to the back of the grid, not to the back of the P2 field,
yeah.
or the LMP field. So, if the GTs create too big a gap,
It delays them too much.
it delays them too much.
All right, Callum.
So, yeah,
There's a faster
both
car approaching.
Porsches
Blue flag.
on the front row both got bopped for 15-second stop and go penalties, or hold penalties in the pit lane for holding up the GT field too much because there was P2s in that field. And whichever Porsche was second was like,
Left side.
that seems a bit
Clear
harsh,
on
we
the
weren't
left.
even the lead car. And he just goes, yeah, well, the race director has said that because you kind of control the pace for your queue, you are also deemed holding it up. And because we're both the same manufacturer, obviously we flew in formation flying. So, yeah, they've bopped us on both cars. Because Awado Freitas takes zero fucking chill.
Yeah, but that's how it fucking should be, and I love it. It's great. It's like, you want to drive badly? Okay, we'll get penalised for it.
Which, like, the other one is, there's a bit later on where they throw a full course caution, and it's for something. It's because like a marshal has to run on the track and pick up a bit of debris or something, and you hear him come over the radio, and he goes, "We're doing a full course caution. There is a broken mirror on the outside of this turn. It's kind of close to the racing line. Once you get a couple of cars side by side." But as mentioned in the team manager briefing, this will be a minimum full course caution of 2 laps. So even there, where it could have been just like 30 seconds, we'll pause the field, we'll get that off the track, and then we'll go again. He made it a minimum 2 laps because that's what he promised.
Yeah.
Fucking revolutionary!
Sticking to rules, who would have guessed?
A lot of F1 fans aren't happy with it though. They
They
got
got 2 seconds.
Thank you very much.
Careful with this one. Is the crash one.
He's an aggressive one, is he?
Yeah.
Alright.
Probably damage.
Okay.
Faster car behind.
Well, he's caught me at a nice spot that I can probably let him by if he isn't gonna... too far back.
Yeah.
Yeah, too far back to let him back now.
Yeah, he's what? Second half?
Yeah.
He's within 5/10 now, so if you want to just give it up, as soon as he's aggressive, makes sense.
Well, if he actually gets close enough to be in the way. I think he's been murdered and he's actually leaving me some good space.
He's a P cut, by the way. He's not GT3.
Yeah, but he's...
No, I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
No, Cal, leave current stint info on. You like it? I think that's everything, yeah.
Okay, Callum.
The only thing
There's
you
a
can do
faster
for
class
us is
car
when you go and
approaching.
iRacing.
The leader, Brown, is pitting.
Just put your black box. Leave that
Blue
off
flag.
as well. But
Thank you very much.
put your black box. Oh yeah, put it over the other side for a start while it's
Should
on
be
that
up the
field.
hill, shouldn't it?
Should be, yeah. He should get you before bravery. Maybe go over to the, stay there and lift off a little
I'm
bit.
slow. I'm slow.
Yeah. Can you put that on fuel, Cal? The relative. Cheers. Yeah, it needs to be on thingy. Yeah, you're in this lap, by the way.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
I love nighttime driving because the game doesn't try to render as much, so I actually get better FPS. Also, I don't know why Callum's complaining about these fuel lights so much. They're pretty easy to ignore, to be honest.
I think Andre still has HDR on because when they were flashing on his stream the other day,
Yeah.
they've actually got kind of like the bloom lines coming off.
Oh.
The
Yeah.
strobing lines coming off, rather than just
Naff
being
that.
blue lights that flash,
Yeah.
like blue squares that flash. Yeah, that's that was distracting on his stream. Very genuinely.
Oh yeah, I can imagine that. But that's why, to be honest, like even the headlights and mirrors and everything I have set to like low quality so I don't get any bloom at all.
Yeah. Who's in the car next? Oh, Aaron,
Me.
you're in again. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, another 7 laps to go.
By the way, Alvaro, if you want to get in on the shit talking about F1 and whatever, then feel free. We don't stand on ceremony here. It hurts our back.
You can generally shit talk about pretty much anything. And talk about anything.
Mm.
Was it this race we were talking about house prices?
No, that was Charlotte.
Ah.
That one was about house prices. No, this one was the one where infamously you taught a 16-year-old about Bad Dragon. Yeah. This race last year.
Wasn't last year, we didn't do this last year.
Yeah, we did. We did it in the BMW GT3.
Oh. Well, that's all. I think that all stems from the Saints Row 3 dildo bat.
It did, but that's not the point. What? So, Alvaro, are you crew chief in?
Look out for the pit speed limit. Engage the limiter.
So, 95? 95?
Box in.
No,
5,
it's fine. Don't worry about it.
4, 3, 2.
Just check tyres.
1.
Cool. I mean, you could probably
Box
go
now.
without tyres, but fuck it, we'll give it in. Being generous. GT4 is done at the same time anyway, isn't it?
Hey, to be honest, my tyres aren't actually that bad. 89, 83, 83, 86, 90s on the rear.
Doesn't matter because they're done at the same time.
Hey,
Any reason you wouldn't
another
go-
stint with 0x, well not 0x, 0 repairs.
Julio, Callum, fill out the spreadsheet because I can't be fucked. I'm not here.
Oh, come on, fuel.
Looks like that way.
Oh, Vincent's behind us now. Vincent's another fast driver.
Well, that makes sense that he's doing this stint because it's Starry Night.
Pit exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Rebel tree. Rebel tree.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, Starry Starry Night, as in the painting by Vincent van Gogh. Or if you prefer, Vincent van Go Go Go!
No.
It doesn't work in NASCAR because it's then Vincent Boogity Boogity Boogity, and it just doesn't have the same ring to it.
What bullshit time do I have to be back in the morning? Oh, I forgot to do the music. Midday then. Okay.
Alvaro, I like the way you think, mate.
What's he put?
He just posted a thing in race chat saying nighttime hacks. It's just got gamma -10, brightness +10.
Well, it's legal. They should fix that. Until then,
I will do it. I don't care. See that kind of thing.
Oh, like what? Oh, so he's turned up the brightness so you can actually see the track and shit.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's almost daytime in the cockpit.
Nice. Yeah, that's not really a hack as such.
The game allows you to, well, I say the game allows you to do it. The game allows you to use macros, and I said that was cheating. yesterday.
Oh!
Aran!
Fucking haven't done X's there all race, and then 2 in my final 2 stints.
No, as in he hasn't done it all race, and then he did 1 last stint and 1 this stint. As in the most recent 2 stints. Yeah, but you're not even like a good Muppet like the Animal or Kermit. You're like a bad Muppet like Fozzie Bear. No, Miss Piggy. I mean, Miss Piggy is a bad girl, but she's a good Muppet.
Blue flag. There's a faster class car behind.
That's scary. How much quicker they go around there? No. Come. No, there's something behind.
There's 2 GT4s. One's 2 and one's 13. Just remember, Aaron, don't get lured by any bacon trees.
Any what?
Bacon trees.
Bacon tree?
Yeah. It's a ambush.
It's a what?
It's a ambush.
What?
Don't get lured by any bacon trees.
Right.
It's a ambush.
Oh. Ooh. Can't be scooper slidey.
Ben must be watching the stream because he's just sent a message in purple chat saying, no, stop, Fozzie Bear is the best Muppet.
What about Animal?
Animal... to be fair, Fozzie Bear is pretty top tier.
There's Bailey behind us. Everybody blame Bailey.
Yeah, it's not that Bailey.
I know it's not, but blame Bailey.
Don't your parents blame Baileys for you?
Right side.
I don't know what
Hold
they're
your
blaming me
line.
Presumably
Still
something
there.
alcoholic.
Clear to the right.
on. That BMW too clean, it needs punting.
Watch out, you've got...
I can barely hear Callum.
That's a good thing.
I don't need to know about a beer.
Of course it would. No, what are they? Lovely. Right, what are you talking about? Oh, all of oh. Except the only issue is the stream can't hear it because it's for some reason it's broken. But that's the
You are pretty much exactly 5 laps.
Yeah, I'll give it a little bit of a lift and coast in places.
so that
Yeah.
should be working now. I want to say.
Callum, can you do me a favour?
What was that?
Ah,
Thing?
no, never mind. Not.
Do you want to know the really bullshit thing?
What?
God.
Race. 7 hours and 47 minutes.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Yeah, I just looked at that, I was like, oh.
What do you mean? Oh, do you mean 7 hours in?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not even 8 hours into the race yet. We're not even a third of it. That 3 divide by 3 of
Okay.
race.
Aaron.
English.
Aaron.
Yeah.
It should be the full 5 laps, even with what you've got. Currently, you would need to be on 17.4 litres a lap. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
14.4 litres a lap for it to be exactly 5, based on your remaining number of litres across the line. So you should be fine for the full 5 laps. Don't worry about saving. You should save it anyway by being a little bit less fuel hungry than Callum, and it equaling out because it works on the average of the car rather than the average of the driver in iRacing. So on the average of the driver, you should be okay. I'll be back in just a sec.
Okay.
One of those.
Move that back over there where it was. Orange blue flag, GT3 behind. Either gonna go inside Hatzenbach, maybe. Nope. He's being a sensible GT3. Gonna go outside.
On your
now.
right.
Yep.
This is why they should still have indicators in the car.
Yep. It should have
Well,
indicators.
It does. It legit. Like if you actually look at the dashboard, it's